Before Mario Kart World came out, everyone had a single complaint. Just a single complaint.
It's mostly just a straight line.
Bland and boring.
Straight.
Boring.
There's not a lot going on here.
Straight line simulator.
I'm driving down the freeway. Wait, no, it's not the freeway. It's actually Mario Kart Tour. It's a straight line.
So today, I want to put that to the test. I want to see if you can cross from one side of the world to the other without turning at all. So the rules of this challenge are simple. This stupid fucking challenge. We're gonna travel either east to west or west to east, from Lakitu to Lakitu, without touching the left Joy-Con. And this includes using the rewind functionality. Whatever mistakes I make, we're stuck with till we get to the other side. This is either gonna be so boring or really funny. Either way, I'm gonna have a great time. But before we do a real attempt, I wanna see what happens if we don't do anything. There's a setting in the game called Auto Accelerate. So I'm just gonna pick us a starting point. Let's go to the opposite of where we began last video. So starting down in the desert. I'm just gonna set us in a straight line. Let's see how far we go. Be free, my beautiful Lakitu. Find your people. So I left the game running for a few minutes and immediately I found our first problem. Getting wedged in a wall, obviously. Obviously we knew this was gonna happen. So we're gonna have to get a little bit creative with the controls we do have. So my first thought that would make this possible is the train. It does a loop pretty much around the entire map, and all you have to do is accelerate and you follow the tracks wherever they take you. We won't be able to decide the direction, but this might help us. Now I just gotta be able to get on it. We're sort of, ow, what the fuck? Who are these guys? But if we do a little hop, I fucked it up again. Stop! Chill, man. I'm just trying to jump on a train track. Now, I was hoping if you charge jump and landed on the tracks, it would adjust your direction to face whichever way the tracks are going. But you have to be pretty aligned with the tracks to even get on them. I keep screwing the charge jump up. Ow! Nah, it's not gonna work. I have to be sort of facing the train tracks. So with the train tracks as a bust, we had to go to the second idea I had to make this possible. Is using these cars. If we run into them, it's not gonna be that helpful. But if we park in front of them, are they gonna push us where we need to go? In other Mario Kart games, the traffic doesn't really give a shit about you and it'll just keep driving regardless if you're in front of it. So I was hoping that this game would behave similar and these cars would just take us wherever they're going. Or are they gonna be polite and stop? Shit. Yeah, that was a foreseeable outcome. If I let him go, and then just before a car gets here, we jump in front of them like we're doing an insurance fraud thing. Right now. Damn it. He just drove around us. He doesn't care at all about my insurance fraud scam. And now. Mate. Oh, they're so polite. Oh, this truck? Oh, wait. Ooh. We could grind on these rails to try and change direction. So this comes to my third idea which we can use, and that is grinding rails. So when you charge jump onto a rail, unlike the train tracks, it does actually change your direction to whichever way the rail is facing. The major downside with this is that most of the rails along the highways in this game are destructible, so you only get one chance to land on top of them. Bam, there we go. And then we hop off. Hey, okay. Now I'm heading north, which isn't that helpful, but it's better than being stuck. Oh, there's another rail we can grind on. Now, I don't think this is going to take multiple attempts like the first challenge did. I think this is just going to be a lot of trial and error in the same attempt. I keep screwing up the charge jump. So the charge jump is difficult because you need to be going a certain speed for a certain distance, and in this challenge, we can't quite always get that distance and speed before we need to jump. There we go. Oh, wait. I could use this rock. If I park on the rock, will it change my direction slightly? No. But by some good fortune, right in front of us was some more train tracks. That might be enough of an angle that we can actually land on them. If we can land on the train tracks, this opens the whole world up to us. But try as I must, I couldn't get a charge jump in between the rock and the train tracks. No, I can't get enough speed because of that rock. No, I can't. The rock's really getting in the way here. And then I made a very helpful discovery. When you run into a wall in reverse, your character readjusts slightly the direction the wall is facing. So we could use this to change ever so slightly direction. Oh, I can't get enough speed in between the rock and the rail to land on the rail. And even then, I don't even know if this angle's big enough to land on the rail. There's a train now. Wait, what happens if we get hit by the train? Will you push us along? Don't tell me you're polite too. Is it gonna genuinely wait for... Why does nothing in this game have murderous intent? Move. Oh, wait, it's moving, it's moving. Oh, I screwed it up. Wait. Maybe it'll turn me? No, it did not. But it did put me in a better spot. Oh my god, that turned me. Okay, we can definitely land on the rails now. Get some speed. There we go. Now we just gotta hope this goes where we want it to go. So we had overcome our first hurdle. Rail transport unlocked. The only problem is it was heading directly north in the wrong direction we wanted. But there was a chance that it would loop back around to the way we wanted it to go. But I feel like this is about to be the easiest challenge in the world. We're just gonna follow the train lines. Oh, this is actually kind of just peaceful now. I mean, we are heading directly the wrong direction, but I have a feeling the train line's gonna turn right soon. Da 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 dun, da da dun. Da, 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 dun, da, da, dun, dun, dun. We're sort of just at the whims of wherever this track decides to go. But just when I thought this entire challenge was solved, tragedy struck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why no, I think we're still fine. Oh shit. I didn't realize there were obstacles on the train track, so now we were stuck just slightly off the train track. But at least we were facing the right direction. We would just have to travel on foot. Or car, tire, whatever. But I did get an idea. A very stupid idea. Why, you see those power lines up there? Maybe if we try and get up there, it might be better than the train track anyway. All I had to do was rearrange the cart slightly to the left so I could drive straight up the power lines. This is so frustrating. I just need to move slightly to the left. I'm getting further and further from when we started. But through random experimentation, I realized that if you do a little trick over a lip and land on a hill, it will change your cart ever so slightly the way the hill is facing. Wait, I think we can readjust with tricking off of this. Yeah, that's changing the angle. Okay. Huge discovery for the account. We can inch our way to the left by tricking off of this. This is going to take a hot minute. Give me a sec. So I spent about 20 minutes just driving back and forth, tricking on the lip, trying to change the angle ever so slightly, and it was working. But then I got a little bit creative, and I thought that if I could reverse into this sign at the back, it would bump me to face the right way significantly faster. Oh God, I was hoping it would turn me the other way, and then it turned me this way. Oh, that's really bad. That's really... Alright. I think the dream of going on the power lines is lost. We're gonna have to go this way now. I spent so long doing that. Just to go the wrong fucking way at their last... I thought I was being clever. Shit. We can use this to get on... I want to get on those power lines. Call it sunk cost fallacy, but all I wanted to do was get on those damn power lines. I don't know if this is a smart move, per se, but I think it's the right move. But then I discovered something heartbreaking. Oh no. The speed pads don't work in reverse. It's fine. Alright, we're not getting on the power lines. I had to abandon my dream. My dream of riding the power lines into the sunset all the way across the map. So we had to venture forth. Back into the unknown. Look at them, they're just taunting me to the left up there. And with every ledge we jumped off, we reached another point of no return. Getting stuck now would be fatal. I'm just dreading that we run into like a crevice, which it looks like we're about to. Oh no, actually, I think we're stuck in a crevice. Yeah, okay. This isn't good. So faced with my greatest enemy yet, a triangular shaped wall. All I could do was what I do in all of these challenges, and that's just bash my head against the wall. Okay, well, we're going north again, which isn't ideal. In fact, this is the opposite of ideal. I have no idea how we're going to turn around now. Oh, wait! If this always sends you forward, can we not just use this and go forward? No. So with the incredible strategic might of ramming your face into a wall, eventually we got lucky enough to pinball in the right direction. Yes? We're heading west. Oh, fuck. But I met my greatest foe yet. A bridge with a fork in the road. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, this does not look good at all. This isn't a challenge of skill. This is a challenge of patience. We are stuck. Oh no. No matter what I did, I was essentially caught in a net in between these two roads until I got a lucky bounce that let me be free. But now we were heading the wrong direction again. Well, at least with a lot of time, I think this is possible. If I spend 20 hours doing this, we'll just ricochet our way. Oh wait, bounce off the thing. Boom. I'm on top of a truck. But it wasn't long before we hit another wall. Literally. Oh, I broke it. Shit. We seem to be in a pretty bad way. If I hit this wall, it's gonna angle me the other way, isn't it? Oh, angling me the correct way. Okay, that's huge. We're back heading west. I was doing east and west backwards as a joke, just to fuck with you guys. But now it's starting to confuse me that I've intentionally done it wrong. Shit. The most difficult challenge faced by all humans. A small ledge. Hey! Okay, we need to somehow get into that tunnel, and I'm gonna do it by running into this car. I missed. I'm gonna do it by running into this wall. Good. If we can get through that tunnel, we're in business. Just gotta push, and push, and push. Okay. We're in the tunnel. That's huge. Rearrange on this wall. Good. Come on. Come on. You can do this, little guy. I believe in you like it too. Alright, this might be an auto-accelerate moment. Can't turn it on. I need the left stick to turn it on. I can't even be lazy. We are heading directly the correct way, and we're almost halfway. And when we exited the tunnel, we were met with a beautiful sight. Look at this, all the way into the mountains with this straight line. Wait, I can get an item box. No, the car broke it. No, that was the one chance to get an item. What the hell, man? But then just to the left of my path was a little bulb, and now you can run into these things and it spawns a vine that you can grind on. So potentially this could send us in a better direction. Yes, no, no, it didn't even help. It was going the same way anyway. But then I was met with another railing. This is just basically that one Austin Powers clip, but the challenge. Come on. Bam, I'm on it. But unfortunately with that railing, we'd been sent back in the north direction. And while traveling north, I was reunited with an old friend. Train tracks are back. I can redeem myself from my earlier fussy failures. Oh, and there's even a grind rail. Wait, okay, this is it. So I backed up for my jump to land perfectly on the railing and realign me with the train tracks. Ow. Now you hit me with the car. No, I was aligned and now I'm not aligned anymore. Oh, that fucking car! What? No, I'm not gonna be able to land on the rail. Oh, I had it. I had it till I got hit by a goddamn toad in a car. I don't want to head too far up north, because I really want to avoid the mountains. If we get stuck in the mountains, there's no chance we're getting out of here. Are these solid or are these... No. So I had only a single shot to land on this railing and realign me with the train tracks. Gotta not get hit by a car again. These are real stressful because you only get one shot. You screw it up, the railing's gone forever. But there's only one way to find out if we could pull it off. Shit. So now I was stuck between a wall and a railing that if I ran into, I would break. But I needed that railing to align me with the train tracks. So I needed to figure out how do I turn around with essentially nothing. And this is when I discovered something incredible. A move in this game that I haven't seen anyone talk about that has such niche applications that it only really helps with this challenge in particular. You reckon I can charge jump backwards? I can. What? If you charge jump backwards, you do a 180 in the air and turn around. I didn't know you could do that. You can just do a full 180 if you just charge jump backwards. Is it rearranging us? I think we are slightly turning. So with this newfound movement, it was time to fucking get on the train tracks. Come on, how is that not aligned? Now I'm cutting a lot of this out for your sake, but I want to just highlight just how long I spent reversing and driving forward in so many different parts of this fucking challenge. I think we might be here a while. Just hoping that I would change angles slightly so that would help us. But eventually, just after ramming my head into that fucking sign for God knows how long. If that isn't aligned, I don't know what is aligned. Yes, okay, huge. And we are heading directly the right way. So it was time for a long journey on the tracks wherever they decided to take us. I almost got scared for a second. I thought they were fuzzies. Is this the dream? The dream run? The dream wasting 2 hours of my life pressing 2 buttons. Oh, 3 buttons. I did do a hop at one point. But all good things come to an end. Oh, it's heading the wrong way now. The track started heading south. So I needed to turn around and head back when it was heading east. Sorry, west. And luckily for us, I had recently discovered a way of turning around. Yes! Holy shit! The turning around charge jump is actually super handy. That's amazing. That's so cool. Alright, well, let's go back to where it was a straight. Like, heading straight east. I mean west. Sorry, I would hate to get those wrong. I'm sure that would be really annoying. Let's head back east this way, so that way we can straighten up in the west direction. Wait, if I do it... This is kind of terrifying. I'm now off the road, but that's fine. Change direction, we're good. Okay, now we just head in a straight line. We're facing the exact direction we want to go. One button victory. No, wait. Hop off. Hop off. Hop off. There we go. Oh, now we're not exactly facing the right direction, but we're good enough for me. But my greatest fear had come to pass. We had somehow ended up in the mountains. A place with expansive high cliffs and tight corridors. Oh no, look at that whole mountain pass in front of us. It was going to be so difficult to pinball our way through the middle of it. How are we going to get through that? I thought this challenge was almost over, but I have a feeling like we're reaching the hardest point. I mean, this bit looks fine, but that mountain in front of us is not going to be easy. But I found a grind rail leading into a tunnel. We're going the wrong way. I thought that would be more helpful. Which led me to my hardest challenge yet. Do you reckon this is how Nintendo expected people to play their game? Do you reckon someone at Nintendo was like, I can't wait for that one idiot to constantly drive into walls and hope their character goes in the right direction? Well, here we go. We use this wall to spin us around. Shit. This little alcove. Okay, we are facing in the exact right direction. The only problem is there is a few things in our way before we can go that way. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me we're stuck in here. The only way forward through the direction we needed to go was a giant mountain. Oh no, we actually might be in a really bad way here. But I still had my turnaround trick up my sleeve. That's so cool. I don't think I've seen anyone discussing that you can do that. We've really Austin Powers ourselves here now. So I decided to count my losses and head in the directly wrong direction, hoping that a way forward would appear for us. If we go down here, at least we can progress. Turn left. Turn left. And appear for us it did. Oh yeah, wait, this can work. This can work. This is working, holy shit, wait. So it was finally happening. We had a straight shot all the way to the sea. The only problem is I was facing slightly south, so if we didn't turn around, we were gonna go off the wrong end of the map. If I head straight line here, I'm not gonna... Oh, fuck me. We're really going on a whole tour of the entire world. Can I somehow... Wait, if I bang off these rocks, they might angle me out to sea. There we go. Wait, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm just at the mercy of these rocks here. I'm just gonna hold accelerate. This can work. This can work. Bang. I'm gonna hit this P switch. Is that a bad thing? Let's hit it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. You reckon we can do it? I could use that guy to angle myself. You can grind on his little back there. Did that angle me in a good direction? I can't open the map. Wait, I'm gonna grind this guy's back. Let's see where this goes. I'm mostly doing this for fun. I don't think it's gonna be that helpful. Oh no, I missed him. I can't get on his back. Ow. Oh, who's this guy? Hello. Oh, which angle are we? We are facing directly out to sea, which is good. So that P-switch did align us slightly better, but we are also heading to Wario's shipyard here. Which, oh no, that's perfect. That's it. That's victory. Wait, hands in the air. Do some tricks for fun. Style points on the way out to sea. I think we've done it. I think we crossed without turning. And I think in the process we proved that even if you couldn't turn, game's still pretty fun. Maybe there is too many straight lines, you know? That was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be impossible. But it only took like 2 hours. That's fine. 2 hours of running into walls is nothing. We've done it. We've fucking done it. We almost did it exactly east to west as well. Sorry, west to east. That was my joke, you know, getting it wrong, saying it's west to east, you know. I know it's actually east to west, but I just thought, you know, I thought it'd be funny to fuck with you and say it's west to east, you know. But it's east to west. We did it, yeah. You can go far out here. I was thinking Lakitu would pick us up eventually. There we go, we've done it. Victory's mine. Best fucking game in the world. Turned us around. Do you want to go all the way back? I kind of want to go all the way back.